Overall, it was a pretty lonely day for you in second in both motos, but I mean, you can't be too disappointed. Everyone knows Conrad's on another level. I'm sure you want to close the gap, but 2-2 is still pretty solid, and to be faster than everyone else.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, first round I was disappointed with second, and feels a little bit the same here, but yeah, second in the British Championship, 2-2, you can't normally not be disappointed with it. But like you said, yeah, I just need to bridge that gap to Conrad. I think today, second moto I had the speed to be able to at least follow him, but I didn't have the starts today, so we need to work on that. And yeah, this is one of my least favourite tracks on the circuit, so on the calendar, should we say. So to come out second is not bad, and yeah, a few more GPs, a few more chances to improve in between, and yeah, try and bridge that gap a bit.
And thoughts on the track? We obviously made some changes to turn it down, or to make it slower, which in theory is good, but very hard to pass, and it didn't really get that rough to the second half really in Moto 2 compared to GP tracks.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is one of, you would probably call it the best tracks in the UK, as in the British circuit, but compared to the GPs it's still very tight, twisty, yeah, not really like a GP track. So I don't know, the changes 50-50 I guess. It was a while since I last rode it, so it's hard to compare, but it just seemed like today was very fast, and then it went to like a stop corner, then you had to accelerate again and stop and fast and stop, and I think that's what made it so one line. If you just held that inside, you wasn't going to get past unless someone made a mistake. So I don't know, I think they could do a better layout, judging by listening to what everyone else says as well, but yeah, that's not my decision, it's just my opinion. So if I would have whole shot, I would have had a different opinion. So that's
and the last 3 or 4 years you've been with German teams. You're back on the British team with Chambers, KTM. How's all that going?
Yeah, good, really good. I can't fault the team at all. They're all working hard. Everybody loves the sport. They do it because they love it. Tim and Mike and Greg. Yeah, everyone's doing it because they like it and for the good of the sport. So all the support I get at that I want, I get. And yeah, it's just a really good atmosphere. And we're at GPs. We've got a good bike, and yeah, trying to deliver this British Championship to them, and yeah, get good results in GPs. We're chipping away at that. And
where are you living now? I know the last couple of years it's been the Netherlands / Belgium. Are you still there, or are you actually back living in the UK now?
No, I'm still in Belgium.
Is that how's that like? Does that feel like home now? How many years have you been there now?
Or? I've been there 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Including 2 years in Holland and then the rest in Belgium. So it kind of feels like home. Like if you say I'm going home now, I would be going back to Belgium, but I'm actually going back to my UK family home. So I don't know, it feels like home. I feel like for training and riding, it's the best place to be. It's easier to travel around Europe from there, and I think the training in the UK you just can't do it like you can in Belgium. It's just impossible. It's too much travelling, too much traffic, sessions, track's not opening, track's not rough enough, track's not similar to GPs. So I feel like Belgium's the place to be, and especially if you're doing GPs.
And I just found out this weekend actually that Greg Hansen, a former GP rider, and I remember him in the Vets at 09 Mallory Park. I only found out today he's your mechanic. What's it like working with him, and is he a bit more than a mechanic? Can he tell you good advice on the track as well?
I mean, he could, but I guess he doesn't. It's hard to get involved. It's also like completely different than when he was riding GPs. But no, it's great. It's great working with Greg and the experience that he has. So yeah, like you said, he was in the Vets 2009, so
remember that well.
Still quite a long time ago. And yeah, no, it's good, and yeah, we're working hard and improving together.
And just on the GP series, I feel like you're getting better and better every week, as you're probably getting more used to the team and more used to the level, because it's been a few years since you've been doing all European GP. So yeah. Just how do you find it's all going?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, people don't really understand in the UK, but if you're running in the points in GPs, it's you're going some speed, and people don't look at that. They just see like 20th or 19th or 15th, and they think, yeah, 15th.
But Ben Watson said the exact same thing.
Yeah, exactly. They think 15th, yeah, you're shit. But yeah, it's actually the gap between like 10th and 18th is
very little.
Could be 10th. Like Gertz last weekend, he won the qualifying race in the first moto. I know he went down, but still, he's still way back. But it's the pinnacle of the sport. It's the top riders, and yeah, it shouldn't be easy. That's how it should be. It should be the best riders in the world, and it's marginal gains that everybody needs to make, points of a second. And yeah, you're talking 3 seconds from 1st to 20th in qualifying. So It's absolutely nothing.
And the tracks this year, I mean, it's rained pretty much everywhere you've went, so they've been pretty brutal, which must make it even harder. But do you enjoy riding those rougher tracks? Maybe not the muddy ones, but the rougher ones like Race 2 and Lugo, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I prefer it when it's more technical rather than flat out. I feel like, although it took guys to get injured from to finally take their mounds out, but I feel like the tracks have been a bit better safety-wise this year.
Apart from Switzerland.
Yeah, apart from the mounds, now that they've took out, but obviously it takes for someone to get hurt for that, but that's a different story. Yeah, I just want some dry races now, actually. I actually like mud racing, but every weekend it's a bit of a slog. It's a slog for the team, slog for the bikes. For us, it's risk of injury and yeah, just a bit over the mud races. So it's nice to be here. And if you would have said like your first real sunny hot race was in the UK and Canada Rights in May, you'd be like, nah, no way. But
here we are.
It turns it out that it is. So.
And a few weeks, well, 3 or 4 weeks now, home GP at Mallory. You must be buzzing for that one. And hopefully we get a few fast British wildcards too to mix it up there.
Yeah, definitely British GP. Always look forward to that. And like you said, hopefully more British riders can do it. Hopefully we get the crowd full there and get behind the British riders. And good turnout here today. And hopefully they can come to the British GP as well and show that the British fans can be on the level of the French fans and stuff, and get behind the British riders. And when the atmosphere is great there, it makes the riders ride extra good. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's one of my favourite GPs of the year.
And actually, sometimes I forget, but you haven't raced the British Championship probably since Roger when you were with Hitachi. What's it like being back in the British paddock? We're only 2 rounds in, but how are you finding it all? And obviously Paul Irwin's running it now, so it's a bit different than the previous years.
Yeah, good. I think how it is at the minute, I think it's really good. Like today, a lot of spectators. It's well advertised. The live stream, like people can watch it. They took bits from like the ADAX book, if you wish. Yeah. And yeah, that's what I said. When I spoke to Paul before that he started this year, I said, in my opinion, the best domestic championship, how it's run stuff was ADAC, and if you can kind of copy that, they get good fans, the live stream, better sponsors, more people, and that's inevitably what it is. If you get more people watching, there comes more sponsors and more money for everybody, and that's how it should be. We want British motocross to be good. We want the British Championship to be more supported and get faster riders here and have a good crowd at every round and get a good atmosphere.
Perfect, thanks for your time and good luck for the rest of the season.
Mate.